Are you one of those people that don't know where to start as far as a workout goes because there's so much confusion? It seems like Google tells you one thing, Instagram tells you another thing, people you follow have different methods, different ways. If that sounds like you feel confused, then stay tuned because this video is going to be for you. I'm going to show you how to use the SMART acronym in order to get to your goals here in 2023. Eddie G here from GF7 Fit, and again we're going to use the SMART acronym in order to hit those fitness goals. Okay, we're going to start with the letter S for specific up here. As you can see, specific. Instead of just saying I'm going to work out more in 2023 than I did in 2022, say, well, I'm going to hit the gym maybe Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. when I get out of work at 4. Or if I get out of work at 5, at 6 p.m., I'm going to go right to the gym. Now you're being specific. And again, one thing I highly recommend is you write these things down. Something about when you write down, not just type it in. Actually get an old school notebook with a pen. Write it in what you're going to do. It makes a connection there with the brain. And that's a real positive thing because it's called accurate thinking. Instead of just, trying to wing it. Usually when you wing it, it's tough, If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And that's correct. So be specific with your goals. Next is measurable. And I'll give you two examples here. The first example, say you have a guy who benches 200 pounds, but he wants to bench 225. So now he wants to be able to measure his progress, throughout the process, whatever he sets his goal. So he wants to bench 225. Right now we just started, right, this year. So by springtime, usually spring hits about mid-March. So he's giving us about 3 months to hit that goal. He's able to measure it. Or if you want to lose 10 pounds by the spring, something that's measurable, something that you can actually, keep track of. Something that's being measured. It's kind of straightforward, right? But not always in fitness. The next one is attainable. So again, we're going to go back to the two examples. Say the guy who benches 200, if he wants to get a 225, that's pretty attainable. You add 2.5 pounds to the bar every time you work out, you should be able to get there pretty securely. Or if you want to lose 10 pounds by the spring, you're losing a pound a week of fat. You're watching your caloric intake. You're hitting your specific goals. Again, specific. You're measuring your progress on the way. It's been a month. If you lost 2 pounds, you're on your way to success. So you don't forget about the first 2 when you hit the number 3. So that's attainable. But say a guy is benching 200 pounds and he wants to bench 300 pounds by the spring. Probably not going to happen. All right. Or if somebody wants to lose 10 pounds by the spring, and right now it's January 1st of 2023, and they want to lose 50 pounds by the spring, not attainable. Okay, so we gotta stick within what's realistic, and that's why I put realistic on the next one. And that's gonna jump us to the next one, which is relevant. Is it relevant for you? If somebody who's 20 years old and wants to bench 225 because he wants to show off his PRs on Instagram, for him it's relevant, or for her it's relevant. And that's fine, nothing wrong with that. If the doctor says, hey, you gotta lose a little bit of weight, you're pre-diabetic, your blood pressure's starting to creep up. So losing 10 pounds for them might be more relevant. It just depends, whatever relevant for you, that's what you're gonna stick to. If you're a baseball player and I tell you that Bulgarian split squats are gonna be better for you than just the regular squats, because on baseball sometimes you're on one leg, that's relevant for you. So you're gonna hit that. If you're somebody who wants to develop better glutes, and I say Bulgarian split squats are going to be better for you, or maybe sprinter lunges, that's relevant for you. That's going to help you achieve your goals. And I also put realistic there for the R. It is not part of it, but I put it in there because you want to be realistic with how you're training. It's just going to help you. All right, like let's just say you want to go, again, you want to increase the bench press by 25 pounds in 3 months. Well, you want to be realistic. If you're not adding weight to the bar every workout, you're probably not going to get there. You must add the weight. You must be realistic with your approach. And if you want to lose the 10 pounds by spring, you must be realistic with your approach. You have to measure. You have to be realistic. You gotta cut down on certain foods that are high caloric foods, and they're going to be hard to burn off. All right. Choose oven baked chicken breast over, say, fried chicken drumsticks. That this gonna have 300-400 calories less. What about the taste? Who cares about the taste? It's about achieving your goals. All right. And last but not least is time bound. set a specific date for when you want to reach your goals. Don't just say, oh, I want to reach, I bench 200 pounds, I want to bench 225 sometime in the near future. No, again, you're failing to plan, and you're planning to fail. Say, I want to reach 225 by the spring, or by late spring, you know, or by April 1st, or by April 5th, whatever. Giving you about 3 months. And then you're using all of these things. You're being specific. You're measuring, you know, halfway through, you went from 200 pounds, you're at about 210. So you're on your way there to your goal. But if you haven't gone up in 2 months and you're still benching 200 pounds, you're probably not gonna hit your goals. Okay, but you're giving yourself a time frame. Don't just be like, oh, I wanna do it. I wanna lose 10 pounds from here to whatever. No, give yourself a goal so when you reach that goal, you feel like a success. Like you're planning and everything is going well for you. So hopefully this makes sense. Again, Eddie G, GF7 Fit. If you like these type of videos, this information, give me that thumbs up. All right, and subscribe and share it with people. I'm trying to help people get better brains, better health, and better health for themselves. You know, and so we're trying to just build a network of people who just enjoy life and want to be a little bit healthier. Okay, hopefully this here makes sense for you. You know, it makes sense to me, and it makes sense to most. You know, have a good week, and let me know what the next video. Well, I'm gonna do the next video on fitness, the acronym for fitness, the 5 components of fitness. That some people are usually missing 1 or 2 or 3. If you're missing 1, you're probably in a good ball game, or you're probably in good company. But if you're missing like 3, 4, or other components of fitness, then you probably want to really start attacking and getting better health here in 2023. Again, thanks again for watching. Have a good one.